within these past 2 years where I had to see my mess. I had to see, like, I ain't no perfect patty like I thought I was in my 20s. Oh, my shit is funky. My shit is stained. Girl, you've been in the projects for 14 years. You don't have nothing. This is why I come on here and say, don't be like me, be better than me. If you are dependent on government assistance, if you got a family that's helping you, if you got some type of assistance in your life, leverage it. Don't use your time and waste your time trying to keep up with these worldly things. Going out, fitting society standards, having sex, spending money on things that don't matter. Being around people that don't feed your spirit, that don't add to your soul. Find who you are. Find your identity. A lot of us is walking around, we don't even know who we is. Since you ain't trying to get to know yourself. Once you was brought up into your family, that's who you was, and you just went to the world. No, you gotta heal on the inside. Heal those spirits. Find out who you are. This is why it's so important for you to get in your word and see how God created us. We made in God's image. You think we're supposed to be going through struggle, darkness, fighting depression, anxiety, want to off ourselves? You think God want us to not be able to afford our lifestyles? But we know we ain't come from this, so it's some things we gotta break. It's some barriers that we gotta knock down. It's some sacrifices we gotta make. But once you do it, the blessings gonna pour in. The blessings gonna come. The blessings gonna come. And you gotta believe that. You gotta believe. You gotta have faith. God says, walk by faith and not by sight, which means you won't see it. You won't see it. You won't see it walking around. You might feel like it's not coming, but if you believe, if you give all your power to the Most High, to God, I'm telling you. I remember when I was just tired. I was exhausted as fuck last year. I was so exhausted. I'm like, God. But I had to accept my reality. I played. I messed up. I did a lot of things that I wasn't supposed to be doing. I spent my whole 20s going out. Fucking. I was a mother at the age of 17. Trying to keep up. Low self-esteem. I wasn't confident. And the enemy used all of that to just keep me behind. Do you hear me? The enemy will use you. You gotta seal those cracks. You have to seal those cracks and close those doors. Ask God to help you. That's why we gotta stay in our word, y'all. This is why we gotta build a relationship with God. I'm big on relationship with God. I'm big on relationship with God because I know who it was that brought me out of it. It wasn't no family member. It wasn't no pastor. It wasn't nobody but God. I had to go through that fight by myself. And you know why? God has you in a season where, you know, people might be falling off from you. Might ain't got no friends. You might ain't got no support system. You might ain't got nobody in your corner because God wants you to go to him. God wants you to heal so he can bring you. So he then can bring you your tribe. So he then can bring you your people. Just because you was brought up in that family don't mean nothing. I'm focused on building my own family now. That's the family I come from, but baby, I'm focused on building my own family. Okay? Friendships and a relationship. God is so good. Ooh. God. Ooh, God is so good. My girl said, God will give you a testimony. God will literally take you through something just so you can be relatable to his people. Just so you can relate, and God can use you as a vessel. God can use you as a gateway to spread his message, to spread his word. Because when you come out of that season, God want to know that it was him who got you out of it. Not no friends, not no family, not his world, not the money, but him. I know I'm gonna forever be good because I know my source, regardless of what I go through in life, where life may take me, what hardships I may face. God is something I gotta know. It's something I need to learn. God is something that you're trying to reveal to me. It's something that you're trying to break through me. What's up? And it's easier said than done, you know, once you done came out of it. But this is what God wants. Because I know it's people out here hurting. I know it's people out here that's going through things. I know it's people out here who ain't got nobody. I know it's people out here that's broken on the inside, broke financially. I see you. I'm in my car right now, in my mom's car, right now in the projects. Still here. Because when God brings me through this season, and I'm out here motivating and inspiring people on the stage, I want y'all to remember where I come from. I want y'all to remember what God brought me out of. I want y'all to remember I was in my mom's car. getting around. I want y'all to know I was a mother at 17. I had to find my identity. I had to go through that walk. I had to heal from my traumas. It still is to this day. I still got stuff I got to work on. The more you heal, the more God will reveal. He's going to show you what's in your heart. I asked God, I want to move through love. If that's what I'm telling God, he's going to bring it up out of me. And it's going to come from your experiences, sis. That's the only way. He can't just give me the new heart. He can't just make me whole 100%. I ain't work for nothing. I got to work for this. So I attain this. So I keep this sacred. I'm protected over this woman that I am. Because I know the work I had to experience. I know the work I had to go through. I can't afford to create the same type of friendships and relationships I had in the past. I can't afford to even think about the past. Not even think about the family that I came from. I can't think about that. That's gonna keep me behind. I gotta move forward. I gotta persevere. I gotta get through this. Because it's people that I gotta help, sis. It's people that you gotta help along your journey. I don't know how God wanna use you. I don't know what your soul purpose is, but that's the goal, to find your purpose, because that's how God is gonna use you. Whether it's through music, whether it's through art, whether it's through motivating like me, whether it's through, teaching, educating, whether it's through, I don't know, whatever it is, singing. Handle your stuff. Figure out what it is. Figure out your gifts, because your gifts will make room for you. I know if I build consistency and I trust in God, I'm good. I ain't finna be here forever. I don't have to worry about the how. Once you find your soul purpose, once you know the reason God brought you here, the gift that he placed in you, and you stand firm on that foundation, and you walk it, you be confident, you be bold in it, oh, you good. This is why we have to work on ourselves. We got to work on our confidence, because whatever God is calling you to, it's going to take for you to be bold. It's going to take for you to be confident. It's going to take for you to scream his name at the rooftop. I'm sorry. It's going to come through a challenge. It's not going to be easy. You ain't going to be able to relax. And even when you make it through that, guess what? Something else coming right after that. God going to keep you on your toes, because he want to use you right where you at. If you sleeping in your car, talk about it. If you staying at your mama's house, talk about it. If you living in one bedroom with all your children, talk about it. You can inspire anybody right where you at. And there's people out here that's going through the same thing you going through, that need your story. If you're a writer, write about it. Boy, it ain't nothing but God. I wasn't even trying to cry, y'all. I wasn't supposed to be crying on here. And that's another thing. It's hard for me to be vulnerable. But vulnerability as a woman is our superpower. People need to know this. People need to see this. I suffer. I still go through things. I'm farting. Jesus. I'm a very gassy individual. Okay? But we almost 20 minutes in. I wasn't meant for it to be that long, but that's what God wanted. So I hope you all took something from it. If you watched the full video, just drop it in the chat and let me know. Drop it below and let me know exactly what you've got from this, and I hope it helps you and anybody next to you. Make sure you spread this message out to your friends, to your family, on whatever social platform you see it on, whether it's TikTok or YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe and follow my YouTube channel. And if you want me to talk about something, drop it in the chat, and if I got some tea on it, I'll let you guys know. Okay? Love you all.